Who's the stranger?
You don't look like no raider to me.
Quick, just act useless.
Easy. We're not looking to cause any trouble. Where's the cantina?
Right over there, newcomer.
You can't miss it. So long.
Eh.
Hey, fellas. How long you been together?
Too long. We were one of the first people here, and both tried scouting for priorite.
Had zero idea what we were doing. Couldn't find anything.
Then I remembered I hate the outdoors.
And I got a sunburn on my gastrodermis. Not fun.
Then I caught sight of the most pathetic, bumbling prospector ever to walk the planet. Rumsey Forlow.
Me too. Of course, we both started making fun of Clumsy Rumsey. I laughed at Gulu's zingers.
And I at Gido's. And we've been stuck together ever since. Because we shared something special. Rumsey was a loser.
Still puts a smile on my face.
What?
Ah, you troublemaker.
Hey, I got a lot of courage. Remember that time I fixed your roof in the rain?
That's because you broke that roof. Meanwhile, I once took out a shiverpede with my bare hands.
Hey, it was already dead, and you don't even have hands. You just kicked it out the door. Unlike me, I once came face to face with a Mandalorian, and I told her to bugger off.
You did? Really?
Well, I thought about it. I didn't actually say or do anything, but I had a plan in my head, and that's more than anyone in this outpost could say.
Well, of course they couldn't. To have a plan in their head means to have something in their head. Which they don't.
A lot of raider activity these days. How you two holding up?
Us?
We're always fine.
We're fine. It's the others I worry about.
You do? That's kind of you.
Yeah. We worry that if they keep being such cowards, they'll be dead by tomorrow.
And then we'll have no one left to make fun of.
To be honest, that's really what gets us through the day.
Mocking Turgle's like drinking water.
And shaking our heads at that whiny slump Moran.
I'm starting to feel better already.
I guess some things never change.
And that's how we like it.
Gulu, Gido, what's going on?
Just bemoaning the sorry state of affairs in this place.
What did the raiders do this time?
No, not them. We were talking about how things ain't like the good old days.
When we started out here, life was grand.
The place was nearly empty.
Barely anyone to bother you.
Sounds like paradise.
Well, it's the way of the galaxy. The only constant is change, and everything gets worse with time.
Yeah, and there's always one Turgle everywhere you go.
Have you two had any run-ins with the raiders?
They wouldn't dare.
And we don't do much running.
But I do hate what they've done to this outpost.
I hate how they're always rooting through our outpost scrap heaps.
I hate how they scream all the time.
You haven't had your beauty sleep in months.
Looking at you, you haven't had beauty sleep in the past 100 cycles. Is it just me, or does Zig seem lonely these days?
Makes sense. Last time she had a date, we were living in a republic.
Do you guys have any friends?
We tried. Honest.
But it never worked out.
Vork, death by a runaway land speeder. Drillo died trying to ride a Garacco.
Trakuka, incinerated juggling thermal detonators.
Seems like everyone who tries to be your friend dies.
Not everyone. Patar left because he got a job off work.
But then he died when his shuttle crashed.
Not our fault.
Tulok, always having visions of the future.
Wait, I'm getting a premonition.
What is it?
In her future, Tulakt will quit fortune-telling and get a real job.
You two are looking sour as usual.
You can't say that to us.
Sure he can. This place has all gone downhill ever since Pyloon's opened its doors.
You know Grease and I are friends, right?
You have friends. How about that?
Well, tell your friend to act like the old owner, Abel Drongite.
With Abel, you could go hundreds of cycles without paying your tab.
And if he got real tired, Abel let you sleep on the floor.
Abel also got himself shot by raiders.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
Doma. More like go homa.
Really, Gido?
All right, that one's a loser.
Yeah. But so is Doma. You know, Scuba invited me to go fishing. I told him yes, on one condition.
What's that?
I wear 2 Fair Creek bricks on my feet.
You know the best way to listen to Ash's music?
How?
Frozen in carbonite.
That's cold.
Literally.
What are the odds Moran will ever get out of bankruptcy?
You know, I once asked a protocol droid to calculate that.
And?
He exploded.
There's a lot of changes coming around lately. I bet you two have seen it all in your time.
We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But mostly the ugly.
And what's the ugliest you've seen?
Boy, this place is a magnet for trouble. Raiders, prospectors, liars.
And you can always find them all inside the saloon. That's why we're just fine staying out here.
It's not that ugly in there.
Even the ugly can get uglier.
Just look at Grease.
Mosey is one strong woman.
Heard she took a job towing starships. With her back. Did you get a load of Cage hanging in a booth, all mysterious?
The bigger mystery, why she decided to wear that hat in public. It makes her head look like a dinner plate. Look at Toa, always researching her next project.
I got a research topic for you. Find a way to leave the planet.
Either the saloon, customers, or another raider attack is going to ruin our day.
Let's just hope for the best, Gulu. The Raider
attack! You know, I once heard Turgle sing.
How'd he sound?
Like a TIE fighter slamming into a mountain. Everybody loves Monk. But if you ask me, he talks too much.
Yep. I'd love to get a restraining bolt for his mouth.
Hey, Monk keeps this place running.
Yeah, right into the ground.
Oh, Peely, that weirdo.
Always talking to her plants.
You know, Peely and her plants have a lot in common.
Yeah, they both belong in the dirt. Hey, you heard about the local who won't come out of his house?
You'll have to be more specific.
He's a strange one.
That place is a fortress.
He never talks to anyone.
That sounds pretty good to me.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. Just thought we'd mention it.
In case you wanted to drop in.
Maybe I will.
Winnie is living proof that credits can't buy everything.
Like friends.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Oh, hi, the old gossip hound with boring, tired stories.
Breaking news. Your life's irrelevant.
This just in. You talk so much.
The planet ran out of atmosphere. Is he mocking us?
I think he is. You know, you remind me of that prospector. What was his name, Gulu?
Salpu Galicki.
That's some name.
Smiling Salpu. Now, one day, he hits an absolute jackpot of priorite. Soon after, Salpu's walking home, a sack full of priorite, a smile ear to ear, and bam!
He falls into a sinkhole.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but in the end, Salpu died doing what he loved.
Prospecting?
No, falling into a sinkhole. You know, everyone gotten so cheery, but they've forgotten one important detail.
What's that?
They're losers.
Don't forget their lives are terrible.
And their lives are terrible.
Good to know some things never change. For once, you're not in a joking mood.
A lot of change is coming to this outpost.
And in our experience, change is no laughing matter.
I mean, unless it's you changing your outfit. But seriously, it's no laughing matter.
The last big change here was when the cantina's old owner kicked the bucket.
After that, we never felt like we belonged. Last of an old breed.
The only good thing was the influx of new, more ridiculous chumps to make fun of.
Chumps like you. What a chump. Old Cage just up and disappeared.
I'll miss her. Sitting alone in the saloon, never talking.
Yep, definitely my favorite one here. This whole Empire occupation is really getting my mucus in a knot.
I thought everything got your mucus in a knot.
This is no time for jokes, Cal. Somebody should, I don't know, start a town collective.
Mass mobilization, but underground so the Empire never notices.
We could disrupt communication, sabotage their supply lines.
Be a shining symbol of defiance for the rest of the galaxy.
That sounds incredible.
You bet it is. All we need is a name. The Good Guys Gang.
Not inspiring. The Empire Stoppers.
Too on the nose. We'll never think of a name.
Shut it down. Tulok's gone.
Wow, didn't see that coming.
Be nice. In her time here, she was a pretty good soothsayer.
Yeah, her leaving the planet is soothing me right now.
How do you feel about the changes around here?
Same with all the other changes. Resigned annoyance. We've seen a lot happen here. The first prospectors. Oh, remember that massive heat wave?
How could I not? Practically melted my membrane off.
And the Afrin swarm that ate the town's food supply. No one knew what to do.
I still think we should have eaten each other.
We both might hate change, but we've seen enough to know it's just the natural flow of life.
Wow, that's pretty profound.
Thank you, Cal. Say, could you do us one favor?
What's that?
Could you go away?
Oh, Winnie and Zig are taking their epic romance off-world. What a couple.
I still don't get it. Those two go together like snow on Mustafar. We asked for it. Shade from that oppressive Kobo sun.
And what do we get?
A Star Destroyer. You two thinking of taking off?
You kidding me? We're like moss on a stone,
Toa on a ruin.
Turgle on a credit,
Or ski.
or a free meal.
We're too old and stuck in our ways to leave is what we're saying. Oh no, Mosey's leaving.
Going to another planet to hunt more dangerous beasts, I suppose.
While she's at it, maybe she could hunt for a personality. I can't believe it.
Me neither.
What happened? Did Turgle strike it rich?
I don't care what they say about you, Cal. You've got a sense of humor. No, everyone left. It's just us and the dregs of Kobo. Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Look on the bright side. That makes you two the most popular people in the Outpost.
Huh. Is right.
Had to happen sooner or later.
You're okay with me, Kestis.
That means more to me than you can imagine. What was your name again?
Are you serious?
I got you, Gulu.